Here we are, the final episode. It's all over after this, but before we do that, as always, let's recap our choices. Excuse me. We tried to stab Ramsay. We told Tyrion that Cersei sent us. We executed that horrid traitor. And Asher stayed behind. Boy. I'm gonna be making all sorts of undesirable noises throughout this whole thing. I can already tell you. I just finished eating and it's gonna be bad. But, let's play.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
But now I realize it might be far more entertaining to watch Lud tear you to pieces. Last house standing wins.
You have a good head for business, Lady Mira. What you need more than anything is an ally.
I have to get in there, Sarah.
Look, I can't get you in. Marjorie's already furious with you. You owe me for this.
You're not a leader. You're a wounded soldier trying to prove he's still a man.
Damien, where are you? Tell your uncle. Tell him the North Grove must never be lost. Finn!
They're everywhere!
We make for the North Grove!
Go, Roderick, I know what I'm doing! Iron from ice, brother. Iron from ice.
Yep, that's a moon.
Can you see anything? Is it the North Grove?
I don't know yet!
Hear the werewolves whisper. Haven't seen any werewolves this far north. The Forester Sigil. Those look like ironwood trees. The North Grove, beneath the watchful eye of the Ice Dragon. The Ice Dragon!
Is it a constellation?
That must be it. We're close. I think I found it!
You found it? Are you sure? We can't afford to waste any more time. Not with the condition he's in.
Sylvie, we've been wandering these woods for days. Ever since we saw those whites. We'll die if we don't find shelter.
You're right. I'm just not sure how much further he can go. We need to keep moving.
I agree.
Ow!
His wound is getting worse.
He burns! He burns like all 7 L's combined! Oh. Oh. Listen, Garrett. I know I'm not well. And up here that can get you killed. But you've always been there for me.
anything happens, I want you to leave me. You take Sylvie and don't look back. Promise me, Garrett. I need to know you'll do it.
Sylvie would never stand for it. She'd never leave you behind.
Which is why it'll have to be you, Garrett. I mean this, Garrett. If I'm gone, Sylvie will need someone to look after her. I know she's stubborn and proud, but she's a good person.
Sylvie can handle herself. She's stronger than you think.
Yeah, but she'll need your help, Garrett. Trust me, I know. And if I'm not around to protect her, I need to know there's someone who can.
What are you doing?
I found nightshade.
Hooray!
It's poisonous, but in small doses it can help with pain. It's rare this far north.
We can use the nightshade to make Cotter more comfortable.
Right. It'll help keep him calm too, in the right amount. Luckily, I know how to use it. Can you help?
Okay.
You see this? Whatever made this must be enormous.
Claw marks. Gods. It's been torn apart. It's not frozen. Must be a fresh kill. Hear the werewolves whisper.
Ah, I just heard that roaring noise behind me.
Garrett!
Shit! We have to cross the ice! Get Cotter across! I'll hold it off! Go!
Bear, please. I don't want to, Bear.
Garrett, come across!
Let's go.
Seven hells. Come on!
This can only end well. And I mean that quite literally. Look, it's the North Grove.
Oh,
You were right, Garrett. This has to be the North Grove.
Oh, finally.
I knew it! I told you it was real!
I should have had more faith in you. Look! Whoever they are, they can help us.
Hurry! Daughter, I need all your strength. We need to get to that village.
Help us!
Do something!
High vis.
What?
Wait! No!
Garrett! Tell them! Oh.
I represent House Forrester. I was squire to Lord Gregor himself.
Any of them could keep us.
Please, Lady Marjorie. Please don't send me back to Highgarden.
Finally, you grace us with your presence.
Yes,
I was
do.
beginning to think you'd found someone else to serve.
Sorry if I kept you waiting. I came as quickly as I could, my lady.
I'll get to you in a moment. Do you realize how precarious my position is with Cersei?
Of course, my lady.
Of all the people in King's Landing, you steal from the Queen Regent.
I didn't mean...
Did you know about this? Sarah's been stealing wine. From Cersei, no less.
No, my lady. It doesn't sound like something Sarah would do.
Is that so?
I had no idea.
Really? Half the servants in the keep are talking about it, but somehow you're in the dark? I'm sorry. I shouldn't get so flustered. It's just... I need order in my household. Until I'm married to Tommen, I can't afford any more mistakes. I have no choice but to make changes among my handmaidens. Tommen's garden party, Mira. What were you thinking? I can't believe you'd be so irresponsible.
I had urgent business there, my lady. People were counting on me. Otherwise, I would never have disobeyed you.
I'm sure you had your reasons, Mira. You always do. At least you're honest about it. Sarah's been saying some damning things about you, Mira. I suspect in an effort to save her own neck.
My lady, please.
You've said enough. One of you must answer for this. Sarah says you used her to get you into the party. You've been with me a long time, Mira. When I'm queen, I'll need people I can count on. Please, tell me this isn't true.
Mira, please. I can't go back to Highgarden. You promised me you'd take the blame for this. My lady, I'm sorry. Sarah's telling the truth.
This has been building for some time, Mira, but it still breaks my heart. I've been nothing but good to you. I've put up with your schemes. I've even tried to help you and your family where I could. And you repay me with this. I feel betrayed. I won't have it.
You'd have done the same in my position.
Don't tell me what I would or would not do. Consider yourself dismissed from my service.
But my lady...
Get out!
Mira, wait! I'm so sorry. She was so angry. I didn't know what else to do. You saved me from being sent home. I can't believe you did that for me. I expected I'd be on my way to High Garden by now. But you stood up for me.
You're my friend, Sarah. I look after the people I care about.
Thank you, Mira. I really mean it. I know you didn't have to. I wish things had turned out differently. But I suppose this is goodbye. I'm not sure when. I'm not sure we'll see each other again.
Tarwick is a lovely man. Good luck with your wedding.
Thanks, Mira. I'll send you an invitation.
There's something I need to tell you. Something I heard. There are some vile rumors going on about you.
Rumors?
About you murdering a Lannister guard. I thought you should know. Thanks, Sarah.
Careful, Mira.
You're on your own now.
I was pretty much on my own already.
Fuck Westeros! All we eat is fucking bread!
We've passed villages. We should have raided them.
You didn't come here to steal from farmers.
We didn't come to get ambushed either. But plans change.
I can't believe my little brother's gone. All that bloody fool wanted was to come back to Westeros and fight for his family. I told him it was stupid, that we had a good thing going across the narrow sea. But he did it anyway. All for a family who cast him out. Who banished him to the other side of the world, but begged him to return when they needed him.
It wasn't me who sent Asher away. Our father did that, to save his bloody life.
Yeah, from the White Hills. And those cock-sucking cunts still got him in the end. Asher would have been sick at the thought. I keep expecting to turn my head and see him riding beside me. Laughing at the idea that he, of all people, could actually be dead. But then I turn and... it's just you. No offense. It's just... not how I expected this would go.
I know how you feel, Beskar.
No, you don't. You hadn't seen him in years.
Him and I, we used to sneak out of Ironrath and get drunk on mead with the Chandler's daughters. He could drink like a fish, but I'd get so drunk he'd have to help me walk home. One time he even carried me.
We did the same thing once, actually. Except it was Valerian fire whiskey and a butcher's girl.
Now here we are. Both of us. Without the man we once called brother.
Maybe you do understand. If I do just one more thing in this piss life of mine, it'll be to make those bastards pay.
You'll get your
right there
chance
with
for
you.
revenge. The Whitehills have shown their hand. They'll be coming for us now. But first, Roderick has a duty to bear. He needs to tell his mother that she's lost another son.
Roderick! I was so worried. You've returned. I knew you would. Roderick, where is your brother? I don't understand. Did Asher not arrive? He wouldn't have missed the ship.
Griff got to him first. I'm sorry.
No! Easy, I've got you. Those animals. Those monsters. Roderick.
My lord, they were very fond of Asher. They saw him as one of their own.
Asher is dead! Murdered! But we must all turn our grief to rage! And turn that rage on House Whitehill! For it is they who took him from us!
They didn't do this to us! They did it to you! Asher brought us here to fight, but Asher's dead. What's coming isn't battle, it's slaughter.
Not if we put up a good fight.
Bah! You think we can't see the difference between strength and weakness? Your people are terrified. Your walls are made of wood. What's to stop us taking what we want and leaving this shithole? There is food, gold, weapons. We could make out well here.
You try it, and I'll kill every last one of you myself.
You couldn't take the weakest of us.
Why don't you test me?
Fuh! He's nothing like Asher! And you're nothing like a real army!
Yet you want us to fight like one.
What I want is for you to obey your lord!
He's not our lord.
Show some respect!
Doesn't mean shit to me.
Oh, fucking hell.
I will have order! Or I will have heads. If we fight amongst ourselves, we're dead. If we mistrust each other, we're dead. Either we band together, or Ironwrath will be the last place any of us ever see.
I bring a message from the Lady Gwyn.
Gwyn? Gwyn Whitehill?
What does she say?
They're on the march. They'll be at our gates by nightfall.
We're doomed.
Fucking great.
Please, remain calm! Please! Everybody! Look to your lord!
Shut the gates! Man the walls! Nobody gets in or out!
He's lying. Look at him. He's a crow. He doesn't represent the foresters. Never seen a crow this far north of the wall. Must be a deserter. I don't trust fucking deserters. And you're traveling with a wildling. All the more reason not to trust you.
We're not your enemy.
Says the man who wounded my bear, who came here uninvited. I could have killed you out there, as easily then as I could now.
He's a warg.
The bear likes your kind even less than I do, so I suggest you shut your mouth. Your blade pierced his shoulder, and I felt the pain as if it were mine. You couldn't possibly understand what that's like. But I could make you understand.
Enough, Josera. He claims to serve House Forrester. Anyone could say as much. What proof do you have?
I was given this by Talia Forrester before I left. It's the Forrester sigil, made from ironwood.
Harida East.
Those are some faces.
You trust this crow?
That necklace is Forrester ironwood. No one else could craft it as well.
My friend is wounded.
He won't live long without our help. High Vis.
Wait! Where are you taking him?
Who is this girl? Is she a prisoner? Why else would you be traveling with a wildling?
She's my friend.
A wildling girl?
I told you we couldn't trust him.
She'll betray you the first chance she gets. My name is Elsera Snow. This is my brother Josera.
What is this place?
A refuge against the forces of darkness during the long night. A place of great power to those who know how to use it. I assume that's why you're here.
You're a long way from home, aren't you? There must be a reason you've come all this way.
Lord Gregor's last words before he fell were, "The North Grove must never be lost."
What do you mean? Last words before he fell?
Lord Gregor was slain at the Twins months ago, betrayed by Walder Frey. You didn't know? Of course. How could you?
He has no idea who we are.
Why would he?
You're right. He's just a messenger. All he did was use some ironwood necklace they gave him. Why should we trust him with anything? They clearly didn't. Otherwise, he would know.
Lord Gregor was willing to trust me. If he was, then you can too.
He wasn't the best judge of character.
Perhaps Lord Gregor never told anyone.
I wouldn't be surprised. Better to hide his shame where no one could find out. Whites.
Gregor wen senden Björnen. This is the gift the Grove gives me. I control these warriors.
What about them?
Hiftanes.
What? No! Let me go!
Did they teach you to fight at Castle Black? I hope they did. Otherwise, you're likely to die.
I'll fight. But only if you release her.
I knew you couldn't be trusted. Maybe you're the one who should be tied up.
We don't have time for this.
How does that mean
the
I can't be
dead are
trusted?
coming.
You fuck.
I'll untie her, but she'll need to be watched. That's one less warrior, so I hope you know how to fight.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course.
something wrong with them, Garrett. Those warriors, they're not normal free folk. Not like any I've ever seen.
Ready!
Aye.
Lady Mira, wait.
Tom, what is it?
Guards, they're searching your room.
Break it down! Search the place!
They're coming after us for the murder.
Shit. The knife is in there.
We should have gotten rid of that ages ago. Come on, we can't stay here.
What's going on, Tom? Sarah said she'd heard rumors about me.
It's all over the keep, milady. They're saying you take Lannister men to your bed and murder them in their sleep.
What? That's ridiculous.
It'd be ridiculous, milady, if soldiers weren't smashing in your door. They're saying you killed that Lannister guard. There's more. Someone sent the captain of the guard a message about you. Dropped off at the guardhouse. Anonymously.
You mean someone's plotting against me? What was in the message?
Murder accusations, most likely. Whoever's behind this, they're making their move now. If those guards catch you, if they catch us, we've got to stay close to Lady Marjorie. They won't touch us if we're with her.
Yeah, about that.
She'll protect us.
Lady Marjorie dismissed me. For good.
What? What for?
It's not important. Just... we can't count on her.
Then we've had it, Lady Mira.
Calm down. Panicking isn't going to help.
Those guards won't stop until they find someone for Damien's death. What are we going to do, Lady Mira? How are we getting out of this one?
Being near me is dangerous, Tom. You should get as far away as possible.
Appreciate the thought, milady. But we're in this together. But I don't know how to aid you now. Tell me and I'll help you. Whatever it is, we can't stay here.
Things are too dangerous for me here, Tom. I need to get back to Ironrath.
There's a collier's store by the river gate. On Muddy Way. The owners are like family. You'll be safe. From there, we can get you out of King's Landing.
Who's there? Show yourself, or it'll be worse for you.
Get to the colliers. Tell Godwin I sent you. Goodbye, Lady Mira.
The Coal Boy. Take him.
Yeah, that wasn't a suspicious look at all. Good thing the guards are thick as fuck.
gates are down.
Oh, wipe that
Archers at the
snug
ready.
look off your face,
The
Griff.
foot soldiers are armed, whatever that's worth.
Talia and Elena.
In the cellars, where they'll be safe.
You should be with them, my lady.
And let Lud think that I'm afraid.
Roderick Forrester! By order of Houses Whitehill, Bolton, and Baratheon, I order you to surrender your keep and present yourself for execution.
He must be shitting in his britches. The coward.
Go fuck yourself, lad. Don't blame me for this, Roderick. Ramsay Snow said only one of our houses can survive. It will not be yours. Ryan, bring the gift.
No. What's he doing?
I brought you something to mount on your wall. Come on, lad. Hold it up so your brother can see.
No! Fuck!
Oh, you should have seen the rest of him!
Or what's left after we fed it to the dogs.
Damn him! Does he have no limit?
Avert your eyes, my lady.
The next pike's for you, lad. I'll see to it myself. Oh, he's beginning to bore me. Take the gate!
Such a cocky asshole. I don't know which of them I want to hear more right now.
My lord! We must take action!
Return fire! Return fire! All of those pigs! Find me when the gate falls!
That fucker too. Hate him as well.
Get off this bloody wall!
Nice Dovahkiin helmet.
Animal! He's taken everything from us.
What's happening out there?
Nothing good.
This is Duncan's fault. I've been in many sieges, but because of him, the Whitehills know our numbers, our defenses, the strength of our gate, and they're using Ryan as a human shield.
I'd say we have hours, maybe less.
Once they break that gate, Ironrath will fall.
We need to counterattack. Hit them where it hurts.
But how? They'll storm the keep the moment we open the gate.
Then we don't go out the gate. Royland, the map.
A small enough party could sneak out the postern gate. If we cut through the forest and along this hunting trail,
Right there, bitches.
we'd end up here, behind Lud's army.
Sounds like a plan to me. We hit their camp, kill some Whitehills, and maybe get your brother back in the bargain.
My lord, I'm all in favor of acting decisively. But if you're caught out there, it's all over. This war, your house, your brother's life. Mira may live, but your mother won't.
We don't have time to argue, Royland.
This is the only chance we've got.
As you say, my lord. Just keep your head on out there.
I'll
Maya,
try.
this is it. We're going to war. Are you with me or not?
We are with you. Only because Asher already paid us. Then we leave this shit-cold land.
We'll either have won, or we'll all be... Arrows! We need arrows! Royland, I'm trusting you with the defense of Ironrath.
They may have greater numbers, but they have none of our fight.
You must leave for your own welfare.
So you'd cut me loose like some injured horse?
Give me a moment. Elena, why aren't you inside?
Your maester wants to send me away.
The Glenmores have cousins in the Riverlands.
I've stood by you since the beginning, Roderick. If our nights together meant anything to you,
Tell him I belong here, at Ironrath. Tell him I make my own choices.
My lady, this is foolishness.
Call it what you want. When Roderick wins, I want to be here to see it.
Elena, you know what happens to women in war.
You think I'm naive? That I've made my choices blindly?
They're here to kill us, Elena. And worse.
I don't care.
Roderick, we have to go, now!
May the gods be with you today, Roderick. I'll be waiting.
The gate won't hold much longer.
Then follow me. Let's end this before they do.
I'll fuck up some White Hills. I still don't know which one I want to kill, though.
She's left the keep! Search the area!
Lady Mira!
There she is! Take her!
What's all this?
Lord Morgren. How lovely to run into you.
Mira Forrester! You're coming with us.
My good sirs, there's no need for that. Surely you have more dangerous criminals to deal with than Lady Marjorie's handmaiden.
We have orders from Captain Lucan to...
Let me worry about Lucan. You worry about buying yourselves a few tankards. On me. Thank you for keeping our city safe. Can I take you somewhere, Lady Mira?
The Rivergate. Thank you.
The Rivergate! Quick as you can! What's going on, Mira? Is there a problem? Maybe I can help.
Nothing you need concern yourself with, Lord Morgren.
Really? Yet my pockets are a few dragons lighter, and here you sit in my litter. I'd say my concern just saved your skin. Clearly you've made powerful enemies here in King's Landing. Although, you've made short work of one of them, at least. I hear Lord Andros has found a home in the Black Cells. I'm impressed. It seems he took on the wrong handmaiden and lost.
Andros was sending sellswords to Ironrath. I couldn't let that happen.
No need to explain to me. I'm glad he's out of the way. Of course, now that you've gotten rid of my biggest competitor, all kinds of opportunities have opened up. Particularly in your part of the Seven Kingdoms. The Ironwood market is wide open. A lot of gold to be made.
There's opportunity enough for both of us, Lord Morgren. Think of what we could accomplish if we worked together.
I have thought about it. I've thought about it a great deal. You're clever, Mira. Identifying Andros as our common enemy while approaching me as a partner. You showed an understanding of King's Landing that took me years to gain. Of course, I knew you'd be a problem when we first met. Imagine a handmaiden stealing the Crown's Ironwood contract from under my nose. That's why I bribed that Lannister guard to kill you. Don't look so surprised. You must have known you'd become a target sooner or later.
I knew it! I never should have trusted you!
Of course not. You should never trust anyone in King's Landing. That might have been your only mistake. But a costly one. After Ludd takes Ironrath, he and I will control the Ironwood trade entirely. You've been very helpful, Mira. But it's time to get you out of the way. Can't have you complicating things.
The Whitehills don't understand Ironwood. They can't take care of the forests. You may control the trade, but they'll run it into the ground. Only the foresters really know those woods. You're a fool not to see that.
If they leave the hills bare, I'll find another forest. I couldn't care less, and neither should you, because you'll be dead.
Throat punch a bitch.
We've arrived. Now get out of my fucking litter!
Lucan, I fancy coming across you here. I seem to have found something you're looking for.
That you have, my lord. I've been searching for this murderer a long time. Finally, I got her.
You've got the wrong person. I've done nothing wrong.
Shut your liar's mouth. It's time you answered for your crimes.
Take her to the cells. Chin up, Mira. I'm sure if you ask him nicely, the headsman will be quick.
Go fuck yourself, Mordrin.
Forgive my brother's temper. It's said over time, wargs adopt the traits of their animal. And your news was unexpected. You see, Gregor Forrester was our father, and we are his bastards. I doubt anyone knows. It was his dark secret, and he feared his family would find out.
That's why you're here, isn't it?
I suppose. Josra would say he banished us to hide his shame. But I like to think it's because he knew what we were, that he was protecting us in his own way. We thought one day Gregor would come and see everything we've built. But instead it was you. You are the first to arrive. It must have been a difficult journey. Few try, and fewer still live to tell about it.
I wouldn't have made it alone. I had help from my friend Cotter and Sylvie.
But they were following your lead. You were the one who was sent by House Forrester. Our father entrusted us with protecting the North Grove. That has always been our purpose. But we've learned there's a power here, Garrett. A power we've only just begun to understand. Winter is coming, and we haven't much time.
Gregor ven Fionden Bjorne Sager ven. Svealoden Mowbray befastan.
How are you making those fucking noises? Good boy, bear.
Oh God! Finn!
This is gonna be a powerful White Walker. Sorry, Finn. Oh! Okay, just punch me. Yeah, that seems about right for you, Finn. I'm gonna need this. Just a moment. Sorry, Finn. Welcome back.
Did you know him? Maybe I'm wrong, but you keep looking at him.
He was my friend. His name was Finn. He was here because of me. I let him join when we left Castle Black.
That was his choice. It's not your fault.
Are you nice all of a sudden?
Now his watch has ended.
You fought well. For a crow.
I saved your life.
I wouldn't go that far. Although I admit, you can fight.
You already said that.
Maybe they did teach you something at Castle Black. But then, my expectations were low.
You fought well yourself. Or at least your bear did.
His name is Shadow. Killing them I don't mind. It's the burning that stays with you. You'll never forget that stench.
Did you see what they just did? They don't care about their own.
My sister has trained them well. Emotion is a weakness. According to her.
They don't mourn their dead.
They've been trained to fight. Nothing else matters but that. They're more my sister's doing, not mine.
The whites grow bolder by the day. Ever since the wildling tribes went south with Mance Raider.
Here, let me help you.
I'm fine. It's nothing. I should return to the village. Fulgorn Bisoneer. Did you not hear me? Fulgorn! Sona!
What?
Wait! Fulgorn Bisoneer.
That's some wide eyes.
You're losing control.
What was that?
It's blood magic. The more she uses it, the weaker she becomes. And they can sense it. Elsura's a fool to keep taking these risks. One day, they'll kill us all if we're not careful.
Is there some way to help her?
She is convinced her blood magic is the only way to protect the North Grove, that her warriors are the answer. But she can't control it. I worry about her. It's more dangerous than she knows. She was right about one thing, though. The whites are growing bolder. And the worst is yet to come. Now that my father's dead, there's no reason to stay. That's why he sent you, isn't it? To bring us back to Ironrath. to crush our enemies south of the wall and avenge his death.
We can't leave the North Grove.
And stay here to die. I'd rather live. I know what my father said. The North Grove can never be lost. But he wouldn't want us to die because of it.
Where's Sylvie?
Never trust a fucking wildling.
I mean, you did free her. Oh, that dress got dirty real quick, didn't it?
Looks fresh. Looks like they didn't make it to the block. Rats. They're everywhere in King's Landing.
An astute observation, Mira.
Oh God! Those are human teeth.
I like how the teeth freaks her out more than the blood. I mean, I guess fair enough, in Game of Thrones there's plenty of blood, but...
Jailer! Please.
Shut it!
Please come here!
How strong are these bars? I wonder if I can pry it loose. I wonder what she's done. Hello? Excuse me?
What do you want? Can you get me out of here? Because if not, I don't want to know.
Hey! No talking!
Jailer! Jailer, come over here!
Oh, don't you start again.
Why don't you come here for a moment? We can have a little chat about it.
God's woman, I said shut it! Or I will come in there, and you won't like what happens.
Well, what do you want then? Tell me! Please! I'll do anything. Just tell me! Bastard!
Before the day's over, they'll take us straight to the block. So don't give me that look. You can leave the judgment to the Father, whatever gods you believe in.
I don't judge you. We've all done things we're not proud of.
I have a son. A little baby boy. I think of the smell of his skin. His tufts of brown hair. There is nothing I wouldn't do. Nothing. Just to hold him again. That's what getting out of here means to me. What would you do in my place? I'll never see him again.
People will tell your son about you. Stories about what you were in life. Give him a story he can be proud of.
But you've no idea what I've done.
Doesn't matter what we've done. All that matters now is what we do next.
Mira, making friends already, I see.
Be quick. We'll be coming back for her next.
For your trouble.
What? Nothing to say?
Block will do that to you.
They'll be here for you soon. You don't have much time.
What are you doing here, Morgren? come to rub your triumph in my face.
Far from it, Lady Mira. I've come to make you an offer. I was thinking about what you said, and I've come to the conclusion you're right. Lud will likely ruin every forest under his control.
Likely,
Only
it's bound to happen.
foresters
He
know
already
how to
does it.
really work ironwood. That's useful. And then I realized there's something much more valuable than your knowledge of trees, Mira. Your name. I want you as my wife.
Your wife? Do you do all your wooing in cells? I'm new to courting, but I imagine less violence and intimidation.
Wars are won and lost in the marriage bed, Mira. Kingdoms too. And I want my own kingdom. I'll start with an old and noble house, with a keep, like Ironrath. It may not be the grandest castle in Westeros, but it's a start.
Marrying me won't help you get Ironrath. The title belongs to my brother. He's the rightful lord.
I'm well aware of the king's law, Mira. You think I haven't thought about that? 2 of your brothers are already dead. That idiot Lud will take care of the rest. He marches on your house in full force with 10 times your numbers. I'm sorry, Mira. None of your family will survive the
You
battle.
are not sorry, you
know
lying
that.
cunt.
Ironrath will fall to you, and through marriage, it will become mine. A holdfast in the north can only help my ambitions.
So we'd rule together, as Lord and Lady of Ironrath.
That's an amusing thought, but not what I had in mind. It's fitting our betrothal begins in a cell. I'd say it's a perfect symbol for the rest of your life.
You plan to keep me locked up?
Well, perhaps not literally. If you play your part and produce my heirs. The murder of a Lannister guard can't go unpunished. But I can get you out of here, Mira. One word from me, that coal boy takes your place on the block.
Tom!
All you have to do is agree to marry me. You'll give up your power. You'll give up your ancestral home. But you'll be alive. So, Mira, what do you say?
I say go fuck... I'm pausing it here. I say go fuck yourself. And I say I know that I'm about to make the really bad decision, but I already have a save file where I said no, and if they actually make a season 2, I kind of want to see how saying yes affects it. So I'm gonna say yes.
Good.
I know it's not the right choice, but I really want to see how it works. I also have to do another playthrough where I actually save Asher, because I've never saved him before.
She won't get far. Not out here.
Let me go!
Hey, he was right.
Sylvie!
He's my brother! I wasn't finished!
When you're finished here, come see me. There's something I must show you.
I don't trust these people, Garrett. Which was why I had to see Cotter. He's not well. And he won't live much longer.
I'm sorry, Sylvie.
I need you to do something for me. I didn't want him to suffer anymore, Garrett. Just to ease his pain, but... that's when they found me.
The Nightshade. I need you to be the one to end his suffering.
What?
It's our way, Garrett. You have to feed it to him. I'm trusting you to do this, Garrett. You're the only one who can.
Are you sure this is what Cotter would want?
I know he would. We'd never let free folk suffer. You'll see. He's in so much pain.
Oh, I remember this choice. I'm about to make the wrong choice again.
I did everything within my power to help your friend. But I'm afraid it's too late. Nothing can save him now.
Sylvie told me.
Nightshade? What are you going to do with that? You realize it's deadly. And has no place in here.
What are you doing with that knife?
It's meant for you.
Garrett, is that you?
It's me, Cotter. I'm here.
Where's Sylvie? I want to see her. Where is she? Did something happen to her?
She can't see you right now. But don't worry. She's fine.
I thought they took her away. Ah, you have to protect Sylvie. Ah!
Cotter!
Oh, I can't bear it anymore. Oh.
He's been incredibly brave. A lesser man would have died days ago. But I suppose you already knew that about him.
This wasn't supposed to happen. I always thought he'd be here, fighting by my side.
But now you can use his death to give his life meaning. This was always intended for my father. It's a sacred symbol of the power of the North Grove.
Your knife is moving
Forged
and it's
from
cheap, but
iron.
it's not a very good
The handle
hold.
made with ironwood from this very tree. In my father's absence, you speak for House Forrester. It seems only right that you should have this now. You're here for a reason, Garrett. It's no accident they sent you.
I promise. I'll make Lord Forrester proud.
I know you'll do what's necessary. Your friend is dying, but his life is too valuable to waste. Give me his heart. His beating heart. And his death can have meaning. We can use it for a greater purpose, Garrett. An ancient ritual to help harness the power of the North Grove.
But...
We must do this, Garrett. I fear what might happen if we don't.
Why me? Can't you do it yourself?
Not alone. I'm far too weak. You saw what happened after the fight. My warriors, they're pulling away. Please, I need you to do this. For me, for the North Grove.
I'm ready. Garrett. Please. I can't take it any longer.
End his suffering. Use his life to make us strong, Garrett. Give him that poison, and his blood will be useless.
I'm making
I'll
the
do
bad choice.
of the North Grove.
I knew I could count on you, Garrett.
Sorry, Cutter.
Use the dagger to open his chest. We need his heart.
This is about to get nasty, isn't it?
Good. Now grab his heart, quickly, while his blood still pulses through it.
Do I have to actually... I don't want to do... Nasty. Oh my god.
Now bring it here. Squeeze the blood into the fire. While it's still warm.
Dear God. I should have seen this coming.
Thank you, Garrett. I know it was difficult, but you did the right thing. Now we must burn the body.
Oh god, I feel terrible for doing that. I also feel terrible for marrying Morgan, but what can you do?
In the name of the king, I hereby sentence you to death.
That looks like Morgan's body. Oh wait, no, that's Andros, isn't it?
Get over there! This boy has been charged with murdering a loyal servant of the king. Who here bears witness to his crimes?
My betrothed can speak to them.
Is this true, my lady?
My lady!
Then in the name of the king, I sentence you to die.
Lady Mira, please!
Sorry, Tom.
Please. This isn't right!
That's a nice sword.
Help me!
Come along, Mira. I have a busy day ahead.
Is that the end? Do I not get to say anything else? Oh, bye Tom's body. No wonder he's not in videos with us. Shots fired to someone who's probably never gonna see the video.
There's too many fucking guards. Keep your heads down. We'll have to find a way to distract them.
Now I have another tough decision to make here. Am I gonna kill Ludd or am I gonna kill Griff? Because I hate them
Horses
both.
hate being tethered during a battle. If we can just get them loose. More guards. Place is crawling with them. That must be Ludd's tent. Of course he'd take the biggest one for himself. The tower gives a great view over their camp.
Enough thinking. Where do you want us?
See that lookout tower? It was built in a hurry, probably from light, dry wood. Burn it to the ground.
Consider it a pile of ash.
Meet here once you've done your part.
Good luck, Basilisk. Try not to get yourself dead, Westerosi.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Can we rely on them?
You can trust them to fight. Beyond that... Come on, let's get this done.
What? He was fast. That's bullshit.
Fire! Fire in the camp!
Secure the Forester boy. Make sure the little shit can't escape.
He can't run if he doesn't have legs.
Do what you must. And if anything happens to me, kill him.
Yes, Father!
Bring me my greatsword.
Fuck. What do we do? I want to make him bleed.
This might be our only chance. We will kill Lord, and the Whitetail army will fall apart.
Quick then, before he gets away. Don't get too close. When he's distracted, we strike.
I'm a super sneaky person.
Now, let's take them.
Roderick the Ruined. You've just won this war for me coming here like this.
Oh, more Whitehills. Nothing I can't handle.
Which is fine by me. Makes my life that much easier.
You forced me to do this, Lord.
We were both forced. By time and circumstance. I hope you understand that.
Come on, Lud, what you got for me? Come on, Lud, I'm Roderick the Ruined. Can't you do better than this? You know, your son tries to do a crossbow too. About as well as it works for him. Actually, he does better because he hits me. Oh wow, he just hit me too. I might have to do I might have to just replay this episode specifically just to go after Griff again because I hate that little shit.
It's over, Lord.
I underestimated you, cripple. But it won't do you any good. My soldiers are already tearing down your gates. They'll kill your mother, your sisters, and Ryan. Griff's cut his throat by now. Well, what are you waiting for?
For Asher!
Here it comes, Lud, you pile of shit! Iron from ice, motherfucker.
Veska!
Westerosi, you leave. Where's the basilisk?
We were separated during the fight, right before I took Lud's head.
He's dead. Good.
I thought Beskha would be here.
Veska will have to take care of herself. To Ironra!
Hopefully I'll have a chance at Griff's head in Season 2, at least on this playthrough. If they make it!
They're everywhere.
Wow, you were more of a challenger than Lud! You should have been the Lord.
Rally to your lord!
My lord, he survived.
What's the situation here, Royal?
Grim, my lord. The White Hills have broken through and the rest of their forces may cross the gate at any moment. We need reinforcements at the gate.
Have you seen Mother?
Why aren't you?
Where's she? Have you seen Mother? No one knows
Get
where
back
she...
inside, now!
My lord, your command.
Protect our people. Get them away from the battle.
Get them to safety!
Now this is the war Asher promised.
To Roderick!
Hey, you kinda look like Brits, except you're not. But you're gonna die anyways. Fuck your spear. Griff, you look a bit scared there.
Keep firing arrows!
The cowards have us pinned. Good idea, Westerosi. Let's give those fuckers a welcome to remember.
Yeah, fuck off, Griff. Oh, you look so surprised. Yeah, you better run, bitch.
Lord Roderick
I'm gonna kill your
Forrester,
fuck buddy.
last of his kind.
Get off your horse and fight me like a man, you bitch. It's okay, I'll just knock you off. That's some good armor there, buddy.
I was hoping to face you whole. No matter.
I'm more of a man than you'll ever be, Hares. Whatever the hell your name is. You thought you were strong? Ooh, okay, maybe you are.
Let go of my son!
Fucking Forrester, cunt!
You like it, bitch? I'm not done. Oh, I fucked it up. It doesn't seem to have mattered. Because he's still dead. Crippled, I'm more man than you could have ever been. I know I said that before, but I'm out of things to say. I'm bad at commentary.
My son.
massive cloning technology. Yeah, real cocky, aren't you? Hiya, Maya. Aren't you cocky, Griff, just ignoring me like that?
The North remembers!
My lord, we have to get you out of here!
Roderick, help me! No! 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 No!
You can't save her, we have to go! You must survive, Roderick. For the house. For all of us. Go! Now!
Bye, Iron Wrath. I'll retake you someday. Promise.
What you did was right.
I did what I had to do.
I'll let you light the pyre.
I still feel like shite.
Your arrival has changed everything. Even though we've been preparing for it all our lives. Now we don't have much time. We were sent here for a reason. To protect the North Grove. Winter is coming, and we have a role to play in the war to come.
Our father never would have wanted us to stand by and see House Forrester fall. Not while we can still do something about it.
It's too late to reach Ironwrath. It may already be lost. You know protecting the North Grove is the right thing to do. Those were Gregor's last words.
They sent you. You should decide.
I will respect Lord Gregor's dying words. The North Grove will never be lost. While we breathe, we will defend it.
I have great grip on that dude.
House Forrester. They were nothing but Stark loyalists. And the Starks are dead. Are you listening, Reek? Father wanted to make sure they'd bend the knee. And what do I find? A child lord. Ethan the Bold. With his bulldog sentinel at his side. As if I'd be afraid. And I thought, oh, this is going to be fun.
Mira was so devoted when we first came to King's Landing. That day Cersei dragged her before the throne, Grandmother, I was actually worried for her. But she didn't have any trouble swearing loyalty to Joffrey right in front of me. Then she had the audacity to go behind my back with Tyrion, when I'd clearly forbade it. There was no thought of how fragile my position with the Lannisters was. And now, with all that's happened, the gods know what Mira was doing behind my back. Grandmother, it makes me question if she was ever loyal to me at all.
I saw something of myself in Garrett Tull. I thought I could trust in him, Sam, but I was wrong. He couldn't even give me his word that he'd stay true to the vows he'd made in the Godswood. And sure enough, before a day was out, a brother was dead at the foot of the wall. I needed his sword at Craster's. I defended him to Frostfinger, and it cost me. Whatever happened up there, a man of the Watch doesn't run away.
Who should return then? But another Lord Forrester. Roderick. He was quite the bold one, Reek. Jabbing out that fourth-born's eye. He killed the man who betrayed him. And ruining Griff's little humiliation by climbing out of the mud again and again and again. I was rather starting to like him. And then I thought, let's play again. That's when the fun really started.
There was something about Asher Forrester. You would have liked him, Miss Sandine. He was rude and aggressive, mind you. But he didn't play games. Asher needed my help. I needed to know if he deserved it, so I tested him. But there was no easy answer. But then he told me the truth. He'd risked losing all he had come here for to stand by his friend, a former slave. In the end, that mattered more than disobeying an order. I wish I could have done more for him. Perhaps, if I had, things would have turned out differently.
Loyalty. Friendship. Respect. Without them, we have nothing. I think, in the end, Mira came to understand that, Grandmother. She could so easily have turned on Sarah to protect herself. But instead, what she did, it took grace. If you're fierce enough, you leave King's Landing with your honor intact. Mira has proven that. But at what cost?
Roderick. I could have told him this story wasn't going to have a happy ending. His brother dead, his mother dead, his little pile of timber in ruins. I just wish I'd been there to see it.
That Bolton bastard let their upstart houses go to war, Father. I'm not unfamiliar with these Forresters. Stubborn to the end. They were clever, I'll give them that, but far too sentimental. Ruled by emotion when they should have been smart. Instinctive instead of shrewd. When will these Northerners ever learn? The Starks are dead. The war is over. And they lost.
I fought with instinct and nobility. Cool. I'm gonna sneeze again. Shit. I hate allergy season. Makes recording a bitch. Oh, my poor ironwood trees. Oh, okay, bye, horse. You were just carrying a dead man. 1.5 dead men, really.
Roderick?
We don't have much time.
Hi, Pesca. And Ryan. The Forcers will rise again! Blue. Alright. So the majority told the truth there? And obviously the majority did not marry Morgan, because you'd have to be a fucking idiot to marry Morgan, but I really wanted to do it. I wanted to see what happens if they make a season 2. We butchered Cotter for blood money. I'm surprised that's in the majority, actually. We killed Whitehill? Well, we would have killed Whitehill anyway, but we killed Ludd! Because I've killed Griff before. And we stayed in the North Grove. And now we're done! That's it! That's all 6 episodes! Until there's a season 2! Telltale, make a goddamn season 2 already. I've been waiting for... What year did this game come out? 2014. I've been waiting for like 3 years. That's not true, I've been waiting for like a year and a half, because I didn't play it when it came out. But I've still been waiting. Want it. Give me a season 2. Give it now. Iron from Ice.